Hello Sagittarius, we are going to do a quick little checkup for you and see what is going on in your energy. Freestyle with the Psychic Tarot. Wow, look at that. You got the obstacles and challenges, which is the Five of Pentacles, and standing your ground. This is so brave, Sagittarius. It's like you're going through a massive but also a painful shift. Okay, let's not try to sugarcoat this. The Five of Pentacles is feeling abandoned, a little bit of loneliness, a little bit of like neglectment, just a lot of things just not going in your favor. However, you're standing there strong. Either you're the one that actually, caused these breaks to happen in a way that you didn't feel safe walking with certain energies and people or situations that weren't for your highest good. And by actually excluding yourself, you're actually doing yourself a favor. Okay, this is the stand your ground. This is you really, defending yourself, your self-worth, your values, your boundaries. This is like self-respect that always comes with a certain sacrifice. Let's just be honest, self-respect does come with a certain sacrifice, because you can't, if people don't listen to all the things that you are telling them, or in regards to your boundaries, or in regards to some needs, and they keep on disrespecting, the only thing that's left for you to do is to stand your ground, even if that is a painful cycle that you're going through. Okay, like this is the big challenge. The challenge is not feeling like, the challenge is actually that things are a little bit falling apart for you to actually kind of like get out of it stronger. Now, it doesn't always have to feel like empowering. However, I just want you to know that there is an energy here. If you are going through this, if you did click on this reading, that there is something empowering underneath that. And then we have the beautiful heart chakra coming through. So this means that your heart has been wide open. Now, that wide open energy could attract you a lot of moths, right? It's like moths to a flame, but also it shows a part of you that really needed some love and support. And you never know what happens if you actually are in need and how people are going to be treating you. However, the heart chakra does remind you to stay in your heart center, okay? Whether that is in love, whether that is like in forgiveness, whether that is like releasing certain pain in your heart that isn't aligned with your next chapter, but there is absolutely a need for you to protect your heart, protect people from influencing your heart. If you're a good person, you've done a lot of good, but you didn't receive any good back, that does not mean to, fill your heart with spite and pain and betrayal. Okay, like the biggest courage comes from releasing those expectations and experiences, yet still to keep your heart good, but just a little bit more cautious. Okay. See, the sacrifices came out for Scorpio as well. It's like sometimes we need to make some sacrifices in our lives. That one of it is like whether you're going to sacrifice yourself, your good intentions, your good heart, your good energy to people. And with that, you will lose a little bit parts of your soul, of your dignity, of your self-worth, of your self-respect. Or you're going to stand your ground, stand up for yourself, and stop sacrificing yourself. But with that consequence, right, you will have to also, sacrifice certain people that eventually will make you feel like, okay, I'm going through a rough time and now I don't have anyone around me. But if you did have those people around you, they would probably not make you feel at your best as well. So your wisdom truly needs to come from yourself, or from people that are really respecting your values. You firstly respecting your own values and wisdom, but also doing what is best for your higher self and your highest good. And then we have a beautiful Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, and even the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups with the Patience card coming through. Love begins. So it feels like after a very big hardship here and huge challenges, you're actually making some sort of sacrifice to, release whatever is not in alignment with you, and to take that knowledge and wisdom with you onto the next path of your journey, to plant those seeds. And with that, the right people, also from your past, people that are filled with memories of love, are coming to you. Or this could also simply mean that you are going to be making memories of love with certain people that you still have a good connection with. And I feel like, Sagittarius, you might be really in that energy of like, you need to get out there, or like you need to make some good memories, to make some loving memories, to have like real spiritual connections and conversations, emotionally deep conversations with that spiritual union. Okay, so you do have like a spiritual reconnection here. This is with someone that is definitely opening up your heart space, but in order to get there, you had to make some sort of sacrifice, okay? You had to go through some sort of hardship. Look at this. Strength card, the Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Fool. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. This is so beautiful. This is, again, you respecting your emotions. You're not closing your heart off. You're just standing very strong and courageous in what you stand for emotionally, in love, and also forgiveness. Okay, the Strength card and the Queen of Cups does talk about forgiving. Forgiving anyone that made you feel like this, made you feel like either an outsider or misunderstood, going through some challenges, and probably you had to go through them all by yourself or with certain people you thought that you could trust, but it didn't turn out to be that way. But what I'm seeing here most likely is that you are pushing yourself forward. And I feel like the next chapter of your life is going to be one where you are free to speak, when you are free to move. You have a lot of freedom, you have a lot of independence, you are controlled, but you're also like untamed. Okay, like that untamed spirit within you is still vibrant, it's still there, Sagittarius. It just needs to be, and it just needs to come out. Okay, it just really needs to come out. And I feel like the Strength and the Queen of Cups is an absolutely beautiful combination of self-worth, self-value, confidence, and also not necessarily always need to open up about your emotions. And that might have been something that you had to learn the hard way, because opening yourself up is also opening yourself up to vulnerability and to people that could be trying to take advantage of your vulnerable energy, of the need of support that you were needing. So the Strength card and the Queen of Cups saying like, you know how to protect your heart, how to live in full enjoyment and happiness, and not always needing to spill out all your emotions in order to get some sort of reaction or in order to get something going. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is like, silence here. Not in a way to silence your own emotions, but in a way that, High Priestess. Look at that. That's the Silence card. I'm just like surprised, almost. Like, obviously I said it, but like having that High Priestess coming through so strongly, it's just like, you know what to do. You know when to kind of like be quiet. You know when to listen to your intuition. If Spirit is saying like, oh, don't do that or don't say that, you just know that there is a deeper understanding. And yeah. And I mean, like, your truth will be spoken, but it feels almost as if your actions will speak your truth. And that's like, I think that's the best way. Like, there is some sort of silence that will speak more volumes than speaking up, is what I'm getting. And I don't know what this is talking about, but there is the King of Wands. So there is a time for action and there is a time of living what you preach, is what I'm getting. Exactly. You're removing yourself from that mental stuck energy of ambiguous, of overthinking, of, you've had a lot of stressful events and it may have came back to back, and it's now actually it's passing by. It's still there, right? You still like, so now and then travel back to these bad experiences, but also that is going to fade away. It's going to fade into the background. We have another soulmate union here, which does keep on coming out quite frequently, okay? Like there is 3 times a union energy coming through. So yeah, it is being said in the cards. You got balance and alignment, so that's what you may need to be aiming at, to be centered, to really keep on cleansing your energy, to stay centered and balanced. For example, if you're too much in your headspace, you need to ground yourself. You need to get a little bit into practical matters. If you feel like you are living in uncertainty, you need to heal your base chakra. There is a lot of past triggers, past traumas, past things. So every chakra relates to the point of feeling that you're going through. If you are going through some sort of lack of confidence, or you're constantly doubting yourself, that just, it's talking about like your solar plexus chakra that really needs to be restored and balanced. It may be that you've been giving a lot of confidence or a lot of compliments out to others, uplifting them, but there hasn't been a lot of things that could be uplifting you, right? So these are all focus points for you to work on this next month. But do know in the back of your mind that abundance is flowing towards you. Unexpected windfalls are happening. So we do have the easy does it. So whatever you're going through, do not force, do not push, do not try to control any type of outcome, because everything is happening as divine timing. And it says literally, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So starting with the laws, perfect timing. It doesn't feel that way energetically in a heart, in your, in your emotions. However, it is teaching you something valuable in a lesson. And don't try to control an outcome. Just let things go easy and breezy, and you'll see that whatever the truth is, it shall reveal itself without you needing to search for it, haunt it, control it, push it, whatever those energies are. Just be like, live and let live is type of the energy that I'm getting. Yeah, things are going to be happening in fairness. Look at that. You got the true love and the fairness card and the bright future and peace. So anything that has been bringing you some sort of, imbalance or, a lack of peace, things are being justified. And whatever has been done behind your back that was unfair, or any unfair treatment, it is being restored and rebalanced. Just have faith and just keep on doing you, okay? That's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I will be doing the extended reading. We will dive into their current feelings, so follow me on that, and I'll catch you very soon. Take care.